We Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews, and I have Alex here as well. How's everybody doing this Monday night? This bourbon stream or fun night. No David again tonight. We'll figure it out. Maybe he should quit his job
Oh,
so he can stream.
that'll
Yeah, maybe well worth his investment.
sounds just driven.
True statement. Very true statement. So tonight we are doing. Tonight we are doing a wheated bourbon night. All five of these are wheated. Got one from a small distillery in Illinois called Old Monroe. Got Weller.
The Weller.
Yeah, we've got this Bardstown Origins wheated. This Bernheim original, and we've got this Buffalo Trace kosher wheat recipe. So this should be some fun. And depending on how much time is left, we might make a mixed drink with the check. So since I'm now the expert, I've made two in my life.
He's a bartender now.
Let's see who we got here.
Mix out.
What's up? Wingnut is here. Low Watermark, good to see you. Hello, Julio. Doc, nice to see you. Hey, Ed Julio, I heard Dave drinks light beer. What's up, Chris? Hail, Dave. Hail, Bourbon. Uh, I don't, I think Mark needs to, like, maybe not say that out loud. I heard Mark drinks vodka. Some people hate it.
Really?
Yeah, they think it tastes like nothing.
Oh. I mean,
They're right.
Yeah.
In some ways. Yeah.
for the most part, it's terrible vodka. That's just
Then it's just bad often. Yeah, that's just bad. So, yeah.
Is that kind of like the dream though? Taste nothing, get drunk.
No, not at all. I love the taste of bourbon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the taste of good beer.
care for the taste of vodka that much though.
There's no taste.
Right.
The lime or the lemon or the lime at Deep Eddy that I've been buying is pretty good.
That's good.
I was at a store today and for $15. I was like, wow, it's really cheap. It's usually like $19. Hello, Watermark and Dave are on the EVS detractor list. Uh-oh. We're in bad trouble. We're on the bad list.
What does it even mean?
It means that I bought a comic book from Ethan Van Sciver. I received the book, and I just mentioned on my show one night
Oh, this is that book.
that it was a little thin.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be thicker. So I didn't. I did say the art looked beautiful, but I didn't say anything about the story because I didn't read it. But I just said it looked a little thin. So I'm on the naughty list. Not part of the gang anymore.
Way to speak your mind.
It's not even speaking my mind. It was us on a Friday night or Monday night just talking. It sounded like it was with any vitriol. It's like, man, I just always gonna be thicker. So I know it's whatever. What are you gonna do? Drink bourbon and talk about other shit. It's fun.
I guess I can.
So I bought that Old Monroe at a small store in central Illinois. Oh, no, I didn't. I bought it the same day I was at that small store, and that's their store pick.
Okay.
So I did crack it before tonight.
I noticed that one was already open 6 years too.
6
10
years,
months.
yeah.
Nice.
6 years, 10 months for Illinois. I mean,
63.5% alcohol, 127 proof.
mhm.
Nice.
So,
Another.
and the distillery was like 4 miles from the liquor store. So, yeah, we'll see, man.
100-year-old copper still. Nice.
Want to give it a shot?
I do. There we go.
Now, Friday night, I drove down to Decatur area. Okay. To do that interview, or not really an interview, just meet the guy that's like the guy that runs their tasting bar, and he does all of their barrel tastings for their store picks. I was there 3 hours. Wow. 3 hours.
That's when Uncle Chris was here, right?
Darn it, yes.
No, I just meant like,
Darn
that's
it.
the same day. Right? I remember you had left. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was from work or.
Holy cow. Mark for $50 says, your dad did great. We all support him. Thanks, Morris.
Even though he drinks light beer.
Now, Mark. No. Oh, no. Mark drinks.
How about you?
Oh. He's fired. So Dave complained that he waited 2 years and paid. All right, this is not the check, guys. God damn it. We're here for bourbon. So thanks for the $50. I owe Mark 5 tickets.
Yeah, Blue just wake up too. He's got himself a ticket.
Uh-oh.
I'll get it showed up. I'll go get my tickets for him.
All right. Could you get the bigger notebook and a pen so I can write down the numbers for these guys?
Black notebook.
Okay, so weeded bourbon is instead of using corn in the mash bill, they use wheat, Julio, and it's it's pretty sweet. So in that case, there's right in the front there's a bottle of Elmer T. Lee. Yep,
That's it.
grab it. What does the front say?
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Simple Barrel Sour Mash, 45% alcohol, 9 proof.
Okay, so that's just a straight whiskey. So wheated whiskey uses wheat. So a lot of Buffalo Trace stuff uses wheat. And so this says, on this Bardstown, they do use corn. The difference is they don't use rye. They use wheat. So it's corn, wheat, and malted barley. So that's the big difference. It's always corn, I guess, but the wheat instead of the rye grain, is where they have the difference. So remember that 4 grain we had last week? How much you liked it? Yeah.
I like them a lot.
A lot.
It's really good.
So I owe Mark 5 tickets and I owe Julio 1 ticket, guys. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I should put this on the show.
We're going to do bottle for raffle.
Yeah, I got to put the bottle on this for raffle so you can see it. So if you guys are new here, this Antique 107 is the bottle that's being raffled this month for the channel, and you can join that by either raffle tickets, by $10 super chats, or becoming a $10 member on my Patreon. And that Patreon link is in the description, guys. I'd really like for you to join it so that I can start making some content over there, and we can all share on some private stuff that YouTube won't strike us for, stuff like that.
I got you.
So Mark, your ticket numbers are 234 524 525 526 527 and 528. And Julio, yours is 529 234 529. So I'll write these down, but let's take a drink of this Old Monroe. I was not going to give my opinion. See how the wheated just smells different?
Yeah.
It doesn't have that. It's not harsh.
No.
No rye
No.
harshness at all.
It's almost like
Yeah, but it is still grainy.
definitely.
You definitely get the
Yeah.
grain. I know they say it's sweeter, but am I getting any fruit note? I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet.
There's any,
So, go ahead and take your second.
kind of cherry,
I know.
but like black cherry.
Yeah, but you don't smell it, right?
No, I don't
But
know.
you taste it.
I definitely taste it. It's like the bitterness of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I don't want to let it overrule any of the other ones because there's 5 of them up here.
Yeah,
But
too one-sided because I drink so much of the one.
But I will say, for a craft distillery in Central Illinois, I think they're on the right track.
I agree, and this is a very nice store pick barrel. Like I'd be very happy if I got this to sell.
Right.
Because this tastes awesome. It's definitely not what it smells like. Those are some of my more favorite bourbons, whether they're weeded or 4 grain or whatever. The ones that keep me coming back for it to figure it out are definitely my favorites.
Right. So I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm just writing down these numbers. I like to make sure I'm being fair and honest. So these tickets are to the side. Yeah. Another nice thing is it does have a nice long tail. You can appreciate it well after the drink.
Oh yeah. I know it's probably grass, but it's kind of got the hard candy effect, is what I like to call them. Some of these bourbons that have that longer tail that you're talking about, versus this shorter lip one. This is more like juicy fruit gum.
So this was a $59 bottle.
Oh,
yeah,
that's not bad at all. It's a beautiful bottle too,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it. I know that it's all about catching your eye in the store, but when they catch your eye the right way, they do a really good job.
Oh yeah.
I
think they nailed that one.
Yeah.
That's one I would definitely reuse.
Yeah, right?
Made a pot of Old Bay chili today and pot of cooking with Chad.
Sweet. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing, buddy? You need to eat your Wheaties, boys. Wheaties? Yes, we are in the weeded mode tonight. So let me push this over a little bit. So I'm only showing this 107. We're not drinking this tonight. This is what you guys know your $10 super chats or your memberships over on Patreon get you. I don't have a $10 level on YouTube membership level. If I did, I would do it here, but I think it's $3 and $6 or something like that. And then there's the ridiculous level, like $26. I have one member at that level.
Julio or
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark's a champ. All right, let's try this Weller Special Reserve, guys. Now, completely different than the other, right?
There. Can't tell you anyway.
Right?
Totally. No. I can't smell anything. Like,
When I smell it, I do get some fruits on there, but very light.
yeah.
And this, okay, so this is 126 proof. This is 90. So that's a big difference, right? I mean, we're talking about
The whole 15% difference alcohol.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
So get that malt, that rich,
Oh yeah. It's like a piece of caramel.
right? And it's this is like mouthwatering.
Definitely. It's like a caramel brown sugar mix in a pan. Ooh. That's good. That's something I would want as like a sauce on top of a steak.
So that's a $30 bottle. Now you can't find it for 30.
No.
But if you're at Buffalo Trace and it's on the shelf that day, it's $30
Oh, I got you. Like when you're on the
at the distillery.
Yeah.
But now in the stores, I think people are asking $55 to $70 for them.
But that's because of the name, right?
That's because of again the amount that they put out. They put out a lot of liquor, but they don't put out a lot of bourbon to keep these stores flush all the time. So, like, these are special bottles when the stores get them, even though they're $30 at the distillery. But it's well worth more than $30.
Yeah.
Definitely, right?
I'd be happy with it. I'm not looking for it.
And there's 5 other ones.
It's just funny. It's the alcohol is what's preventing me from like smelling a lot of this. Is what it feels like.
Right.
You know,
Right.
the less the proof, it's harder to discern from my nose.
Mark's always one up me. I told you, man, you can't beat Mark. Jim told you what? I don't think Jim told us anything. Yeah. So that's 2. And are you kind of getting the idea that it's different than the rye mash bill? It's much smoother, right?
Mm-hmm. Not that that's any better than the rye, because I don't like the harshness of the rye.
Right. I'm not. That's not my comparison. It's just different, right?
Yeah.
It's a different thing. It is sweeter.
Definitely. Yeah.
Everything's sweeter.
Definitely been on the sweet
It
side.
feels like I got sugar in my mouth right now.
From that one, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, even the first one was sweet, but still bitter.
It was 125 proof though.
Right.
So it kills all that sugar, right?
Thank you.
There you go.
This is the
This is the Bardstown. Okay, so this is a $45 bottle. And Bardstown bourbons are anywhere from 40 to 60 for this level, but they got plenty of $200 bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty. And they make a bunch of other stuff. Remember we were talking about walking in the garden center the other day?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the proof on this one? This one feels a little heavier, but I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah. I think you're saying
It's 106 proof.
106.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, 8% higher. Yeah.
Good instincts.
I can feel the burn.
Yeah.
On the inhale.
It's very floral,
Is it? Yeah, right.
earthy.
Yeah.
Canadian farmers distill.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that weird? Kind of like at first. At least for me, I was like, wow, this is very,
Holy hell, guys.
this is very not like syrupy. But after I swallow, I'm just smacking away.
But up front, I'm getting that little cinnamon kick.
Very, yeah.
Little bit.
Very, very slight.
But that's what's kicking your taste buds
Mhm.
into going. Wow. I've never tried this.
No, it's
I've heard people talk so much about it. Now when I go back and smell it, now that my lips are actually numb
Yeah.
from doing the swish, really opened up. Oof. Okay, so it's definitely higher proof than the Weller. You can definitely taste it. I just think there's more flavors in this one than in the Weller.
I agree. This is more complex.
Like getting that malt.
I'm getting the malt.
Yeah.
But it was odd, like on the first intake and holding it there and swishing it around, it did not feel thick, syrupy at all. Like it was not going to leave that lasting effect that it just did.
That proofy feel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Guess we can take them down as we drink them, right?
That's probably a good idea.
They want to see our beautiful mugs.
All the viewers.
Let's put this aside.
Yeah.
And we'll move the kosher weeded.
What are they? For this one in the store.
You can find antique 107, 150 to 225.
Yeah.
Depending on the store.
Is it pretty rare? More on the rare side.
Well, it's the step up from the green label. It's the green, the red, the blue, the black, the white, the orange.
Gotcha.
Okay, so just different levels of, and that's a barrel pick.
Oh.
It's a barrel pick from the store in Ottawa, Liquor and Wine.
Gotcha.
So I didn't pay that
used
there.
to be Andy or something like that. Liquor and Wine store. I don't know. It used to be called something else.
I don't know.
And they
big ass.
remodeled it. It's
the big
really
store.
nice. Yeah.
But when you get a barrel pick, they don't charge crazy prices.
The store does.
No,
Because
they have explicit rules. Hey, you're not going to charge these people $200 for these bottles if we're giving you a barrel pick.
Gotcha.
You can get them for like 10 or 15 bucks over retail, but you're not going to go crazy.
Right.
It's like an honor to get a Buffalo Trace barrel pick. These people are on waiting lists for a decade.
Right. They don't want to deal with extremely greedy customers.
Well, it's not customers, but retailers.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, a retailer. They don't greedy retail. Well, they don't want to ruin their name
Right.
on a barrel pick.
Just because 5 dozen people now don't
Be
want to
stupid.
drink Buffalo Trace.
Exactly.
Liquor and Wine guys.
They already resent the markups. Trust me, I hear it all the time when I do these bourbon hunt videos. Like, this guy's crazy. So this one's Bernheim original, and I think this one.
This guy is crazy drinking right so business.
Okay, so this is bottled and distilled by Bernheim Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky.
There we go.
Bardstown
It's
Bourbon.
Bardstown subsidiary down there.
Maybe, or they just got a lot of distilleries in
Bardstown.
Bardstown. So this is 125 proof. This is 62% alcohol, and it's batch number A225. So barrel proof Kentucky straight wheat whiskey. Now I saw some guys reviewing this, not really reviewing it. They were doing a blind, and it was part of their blind. And
I just 24 proof.
yeah, it did really well. Yes, it's kosher bourbon. I have a kosher wheated. I think I have the kosher rye also.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw right there.
And they make another one.
I'm bringing those hairs off.
But I'm getting fruit out of this one. I'm smelling the cherry in this one.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
I
I think I'm getting the vanilla too.
I was going to say, I think I'm chasing that. More sweet.
Mm-hmm. It smells really good. Yeah, better be for 125 proofer. Oh yeah, just enjoying the aromas on this one. Mm. Mm. Man, that's like a.
I'm not really able to figure out what kind of fruit that is.
I'm not getting the fruit on the palate. I'm getting like vanilla and butter goodness.
Yeah, no, it's very vanilla, like butter pecanish kind of thing, but there's definitely something in there too. There's that. I can't really explain.
No, Some days are better than others.
But definitely vanilla, buttery.
That is so interesting. Good. Like,
How can something so sweet and so?
it is. It's guys. I'm telling you, it's sweet. It is. Okay. Now this is all relative, right? This doesn't taste like an ice cream cone sweet.
No,
It's bourbon, but man, it's like.
I'd say in like the level of sweetness, like you got the Nick Offerman all the way down here.
Mm-hmm.
You have that birthday bourbon that we tried way up here. It's pretty close in the sweetness regard
Right.
for bourbons.
So this kosher Buffalo Trace Distillery produced the wheat recipe bourbon in a partnership with the Chicago Rabbinical Council, made with the same high quality praise or grains as Weller bourbon whiskey. This kosher spirit was aged in specifically designated kosher barrels. In order to satisfy Passover requirements, these barrels were sold to a non-Jewish executive in a ceremony witnessed by a representative from the CRC. After aging for 7 years, this wheat recipe bourbon was bottled at 94 proof after ensuring the bottling lines were cleaned beforehand and that no contact was made with non-kosher spirits. Released after Passover each year, this wheat recipe bourbon stands alone, a tribute to the legacy of America's oldest continually operating distillery. The subtle sweetness of this wheat recipe bourbon is complemented by hints of fruit and vanilla. So, certified kosher by the Chicago Rabbinical Council. So this is a 94 proofer. So it's going to be more in line with the Weller.
Right.
I think the Bardstown is pretty close too, right? That's the 103, 106.
106 or something.
Yeah. All right. Close. Let's see what this Buffalo Trace kosher is like.
It's like reading a contract.
I wonder if they have to do that for any like specific reason to maybe settle down the or to just to show their validity to the Jewish community.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess the question is bourbon kosher?
I really wanted to know what made this bourbon kosher.
The way it was made.
The blessing of it.
Well, they kept it out of contact with anything that was non-kosher.
Right, so what makes this non-kosher? That's what
It doesn't say non-kosher.
Right, that's what I mean.
Well, they cleaned the line. They did all the kosher stuff. I guess they needed to for the
Because
pass.
like non-kosher, I always thought it's like pork, right? It's mainly pig is the whole not kosher. You can't have that.
I don't know.
Stick to fish.
If Jim was here, he'd tell
chicken.
us. But
Jim. Oof. Like I don't know. I kind of figured all bourbon was kosher.
Mm-hmm. No way. No, there's too much stuff in it that could be like that. If they put weird additives and stuff into it, like kosher is very specific. I mean,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, very
There
specific.
are a lot of weird like animal fats and stuff to get thrown into the processes.
Mm-hmm. Can you smell that one?
Yeah, I can smell it.
Are you getting anything out of it though?
Kinda. I just still don't feel that either though. Kind of smells like smoky a little bit, but
I do get a little vanilla, but not overwhelming.
yeah, I'm not really getting a whole lot of that either.
Not at all.
Usually kosher means rabbi blessed it.
Oh. Yeah. And then they made sure it didn't come in contact with non. This is 7 years old though. That's nice to know.
Yeah, definitely.
7 years.
It's the first bottle we've ever seen that actually stated how long, besides the
Well, that's 6 years.
Yeah, this one. That was pretty nice too. It
The Old Monroe?
had it written down.
I think the origins are 4. I think that's their point. They're 4 years old.
Usually the kosher means a rabbi must have, right?
The cop should be a little.
The cap should be okay.
Yarmulke.
You didn't even spell it right.
Hey, it probably spell checked his ass.
Yeah, you're right. Blown away by that one.
Not either.
I know I do.
I'm like,
It's very lackluster.
there's nothing to it. Like,
For like it
what the fudge?
it just started and then fell off. It's from start to beginning. Like,
I was waiting for the kick.
exactly, it never came. Like it had that sizzle in the beginning and then just
Yeah.
exactly. Mazel tov. This tastes like shit. What the hell? Doesn't that's not even it. There's just no like pop or zing or anything. It's like, oh, I gotta keep drinking this. I'd probably tell my bartender, like, hey Kelly, can you give me something else?
Oh, God.
I'm not a fan.
It's a circumcision of whiskey.
They circumcised my boy.
They
What have you done to my
They
boy?
cut off the tip. What the hell? These mother effers.
Can we get some klezmer music playing?
Oh, God. Okay, so definitely it ain't worth the $100.
No.
Not even going back to that. That's so disappointing.
They're not really known for their bourbon. They didn't make it. Buffalo Trace did. Is this how they feel about them? What the heck?
So that's like that was almost like water.
For real. Like, that was sad.
I even took a drink to go back and try. I'm trying to give it a fair shake. Oh, he's got the half two pass.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm 1/64th Cherokee, so it's okay. I know what I'm talking about.
I was married to one once.
Yeah.
Now, when you go back, smell that Old Monroe.
Weeps. I'll tell her with this kosher stuff.
That shit. Guys, walk on by. Don't even think about it.
Alvaro was second, right?
No, it's first.
Right. Second.
Ooh. You smell it now?
It's good.
You got that floral
Cherry.
with the cherry and the chocolatey
Yeah.
barley. Not crazy, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
ugh.
It's that sweet syrup from just all that wheat.
Dave's the biggest con on the internet. You got me.
I think it says you have the biggest can.
Oh, what can is that?
I have no idea. No, that camera did.
Looking for the can.
Table.
All right, so going back to this Old Monroe, it smells better than the one we started.
It's that 15 minutes of sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes awesome too.
Oh man. So
I don't know though. I really like the bar style.
well, I'm trying to put these in order. So
Oh, and ranking.
right now, Buffalo Trace is not even in the race. So here is Old Monroe. I'll just put it up here right now. We'll just put up Old Monroe up here for now. Now I'm going to go to the Weller. Miss my mouth. The chat knows.
They see it all. How did you?
Okay, so this is a different kind of light than that. This one's actually pleasant.
No, this one was pleasantly light because on swallowing, you're like, oh, this is going to be a really smooth
and it's
bourbon, and then it's not. It's like heavy and strong, like syrupy. It lingers.
But not that I'm bad. This Weller, it's also much more fruity.
Yeah.
Yes. So. Almost like heavily fruit.
Yeah, like a little bit of a Fuji crisp kind of thing.
But it's not citrus. For
No,
me. Not for me.
I got you.
Okay. So now it's the Bardstown. There's something special about that. There's definitely something special about that. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I really do. I swear there's like that butter pecan is right there.
Mm-hmm. It's really, 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 really good, guys. If you got your $45 or $50 and you see this Bardstown Origin Series weeded, it's a great gift, or if you want to drink it for yourself. It's got the tan level.
Let's see.
All right. So, final one is the Bernheim, which was also really good. Oh, that smell now, I can just smell it all.
It's so strong too.
Oh, the 125 proof versus the 90 or the 106 proof.
It's such a jump.
Yeah, and it just like these two are the super high.
Mm-hmm.
These two are the lower, right?
Oh yeah. I like that we get to try a little bit of variety in that regard.
Okay. Pick your order, your personal order.
Let's see, Bardstown. Old Monroe.
Okay, I'm gonna go Bardstown, Bernheim, Old Monroe, and the only reason I go with the Old Monroe is it's again, this is a weird one because it would depend on what I'm looking for that night. If I'm looking for a nice drink with a cigar, the Old Monroe would be great. It's rich, it's high proof, and the Weller, it's an easy drinker.
I'm probably
And
just
it's
two glasses.
you'll drink that outside in the summertime because it's not heavy, right? It's not gonna like make you go, oh god, it's so rich.
Right.
But again, and I love the Old Monroe, but there's something about those other wheated from Bardstown. They've been doing it so long, making bourbon, right? So we are making our personal infinity glasses back here. This is what gets me in trouble usually after the stream. Because Alex pours his, takes a sip, and says, "There you go, Dad.
There you go.
There you go, Dad. Can you take some water?"
Yeah.
So, Chad, me and Alex both agree on the Bardstown, right? Definitely. He picked Old Monroe before the Bernheim. It's, again, he could probably, if we did a blind tomorrow, it could be a completely different thing.
It's like you said, it's a choice of taste, and then it's
Oh, and by the way, if this is fifth place, way over there, like, way over there. And I'm a huge Buffalo Trace fan.
like it got lapped.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like when you give
and I waited forever to open this bottle. I've had this bottle for a year and a half. Yeah,
all that anticipation.
all that anticipation is making me wait. Got my workout in the day. So that was good.
That's good to hear.
So would you like to make a mixed drink?
Too.
Yes. Would we like to make one for the chat? Show them. Oh, by the way, since I have this, I don't really need this for pouring the bourbon, only for the damn syrup.
Oh.
Because this is an ounce perfectly.
Yeah, and it actually works, which is good.
Yeah, it works. So, if you would, in the freezer, grab the ice cubes. Now, you guys, I'm going to stand up. I know it's going to be weird. Let me adjust the camera. But we're going to play bartender now. Hold on, Alex. Can we see the ceiling now? Huh?
Julio's talking about sending it to his that Jewish boost to him so he can send it to his ex.
Oh, sure. If you want it, Julio. Anybody want to make a trade? All right.
Well, some cocktail shorts for your channel.
Cocktail shorts, yeah. We need to get the bourbon that we want to mix it with. So we're gonna do the Manhattan, and we're gonna do the old fashioned. So we'll use rye for the Manhattan and bourbon for the old fashioned. So the winner for tonight was Bardstown, and that's going to be the old fashioned. So that's 2 ounces of bourbon.
Thanks, Mark.
That's guys, these are the most ridiculous ice cubes I've ever seen. They don't even fit in a goddamn glass. So this just goes on here. And you mother of God. All right, there's one shot. There's 2 shots. See, now, what I don't like about it is you feel like you need more, but I don't want to make a double for you. That'd be too much.
Well, it is a double.
No, I'm saying a double for the glass. This is a regular drink. I could make it 2 sizes, right? So we're doing this one now. So we need the syrup.
Your agave.
Yeah. So we've got this agave syrup made by Herradura, whatever. and this needs a 1/4 ounce. So this measures 1/2 ounce in the center. So he said go up almost to there, so you can see that.
Yeah.
Chat, it's right in there. Pour it all in there. Now, Whistle Pig, the bourbon company, has a syrup available too. But this is not as sweet as maple syrup. That's why I got it. I'm not interested in super sweet.
No, you don't have crazy sweet like that.
I do. I don't want to get used to it though.
Right.
So now we need.
It's a cocktail.
3 dashes.
We're doing an old fashioned.
This is an old fashioned, Ben.
We've already got 2 ounces of Bardstown, 1/4 ounce of the agave, and he's doing some sets of bitters, right?
Yeah, this is the cherry bark vanilla bitters. You do 3 dashes. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
You can get 83 dashes out of 1 bottle.
Okay.
So I learned that Friday night because you guys, it runs a bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we've got our orange bitters, and this takes 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now in the fridge are the cherries. Door white thing on top. And let's see. What are you looking for? Huh?
I thought it was something, but it wasn't.
All right. So we'll put our cherries in there. And then he said you stir it for a 15 count. Not 15 times, a 15 count. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. See, I want to get some of those bitters off the ice, though, right? Because it's not completely submerged. 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, the cool thing about these ice cubes, and I found this last night watching Farscape with Julio on Rumble, which was fun. We watched 3 episodes. This one drink lasted me the entire stream.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Because the ice is slowly melting, all that good stuff, right?
I was going to say that drink that you made the other night.
Last night,
the leftovers, I probably sat down for about an hour and a half.
Right. So now we're going to do a Manhattan, which is rye whiskey, and I was using the Filmland rye.
Ooh.
So this is a Filmland presents Rise of the Robots.
I think that was
this is our first stream. This or video. We didn't even stream; it was a video, right?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
So
this guy speak.
Huh?
You want that speak?
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Jesus. Told you, it barely fits in the cup.
Big boy.
So then this also takes vermouth, which is there by the blender.
Ah, yes.
Okay. One shot. That's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
2 shots. This was my Father's Day present from Alex, by the way, guys. Came in a nice box.
It's the Mr. Barton.
Mr. Barton.
Even
had the
instructions.
The instructions.
Got him a couple Mount Rushmore shot glasses too. So
yeah,
those are cool.
I don't like how this goes on though. It doesn't feel like it's ever secure.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too. I didn't know. Like,
hey, I gotta ask the chat. A question. Are we supposed to refrigerate wine after you open it, or does it matter?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. So this takes
the video work.
This takes 1 ounce of vermouth. Put that in the sink. And it takes the cherry bark vanilla bitters. So one has one, two, three. One has just one bitter. The other one has two bitters. One has vermouth. One doesn't. Got the lid.
Yes, sir.
And what I do with the cherries? Hold it right here. All right. So again, the cherries. You know, I'm only using this on stream. I usually take them out with my fingers.
I was just gonna say, I'm excited for you to start making martinis with your gin and your vodka too.
Oh yeah, well, I have gin. I've just never tried it. So, okay. So this gets a 15 count as well. 1,000, 2 1,000. Oops.
I don't know, Julio. I've got a lady who asked for like a glass of Pinot Noir and then like a tall glass of water with just ice cubes in it. So that way she can just throw like 3 at a time. That's pretty interesting.
Right. Okay, so this is. I made Mom that yesterday, the old fashioned. Right, not the Manhattan. Okay. Put those away, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our first mixology ever. Wipe up my mess. That's why bartenders always have rags around them, right?
Mm-hmm. I usually have like 2 or 3 on me in my pockets.
All right. Well, I'm going to grab your.
So my old fashioned, you have the Manhattan.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that smell.
Taste.
Try it.
It's good.
Wow. Wow. We'll try this one.
Completely takes away the edge of the bourbon. More flavors when it's wine. Yeah, I hate that too.
I don't drink wine, so I don't know.
I
No
have
clue.
before. Like I know he's talking about one red wine. Like it seems to be very common when people serve it like in a group. It's just like, why are we drinking this?
But I'm just wondering, does wine go bad if you leave it out, or they just put it away so it is cold for the customer?
No, you would need to put it away to keep it preserved. If you leave it out, it can go bad. That's the problem.
All I know is I was told by the guy, once you open up that, you got 30 days.
To use it.
After 30 days,
Refrigerated or not.
it's wine. It goes bad.
It's gonna be vinegary.
All right, so let's try this old fashioned.
I really like that. It's a nice,
Yeah.
kind of sweet to it.
Now you're drinking the one with vermouth.
That's really sweet. It's good though.
Which one do you like better? Just that camera back.
Not sure.
As similar as they are, they're not similar.
You said this is the one with just one bitter?
Yeah. But it's got the vermouth.
Right.
So there you go. Is this centered okay? Yeah.
Oxidized.
Yeah. So I should just, I got the fridge right there. So
Yeah.
I only opened it yesterday.
I gotta look for one of those
We got to refill that too.
bar tray things for you. You know where they keep like pickles, olives,
Oh.
oranges, lemons.
Well, I've never used that though. It would look cool though.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to this one? Cheers, Chad. So I'm drinking the Manhattan. You're drinking the old fashioned. You like that a lot.
I do. This is really good. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe it's the both. It's not bad.
Go down.
It's just that's the thing that is
Go on.
putting it lower on the list for me.
Maybe. It's also a different whiskey.
Yeah, that too. A rye instead of bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you want to be on the stream?
So,
Be a star.
oh, she's been on the stream plenty.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah.
Are you a star?
Ugh.
Did anybody
Just you. Jesus Christ.
It is a little bit angle with.
No, I mean, you told me it was fine, but I can see the goddamn ceiling.
Oh. There you go. Play it up a little bit. Nope. A little more down. There we go. Yeah,
Nuts.
go lay down. Go lay down.
The dogs want to be part of the show, chat.
Yeah, they want it.
They're here.
The Dog Island. So you
Okay.
got old fashioned, you got Manhattan.
So now we got to figure out how to make a whiskey sour.
Right.
And something on the show that I was talking about, the gin fizz.
Gin fizz.
Ever heard of that?
No. Heard of gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Heard of a fuzzy navel. And then it's maybe
I
gin.
ain't drinking that shit.
No.
Is that from gin?
Or maybe it's
I
vodka.
thought it was. I thought it was some like schnapps.
Oh yeah, peach schnapps. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that. I drank that shit in high school.
A slow gin fizz.
Slow gin fizz. That's right, Julio. Slow gin fizz.
Yeah, but I don't know what that is. I don't really do gin that much.
Yeah, we have to buy more stuff for making drinks. We're not in that mode yet. We're just barely getting our bourbon legs on. But I wanted to do these tonight because the guy from the store was more than generous by making these recipe cards for me, tell me what ingredients I need. Because I've had a couple of fashions or Manhattans in a bar over time. And I'd like to know how to make them. I will say one thing though, like those bitters, they're not cheap.
No.
$22 a bottle for that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. And I'm sure the syrup was probably like
$9.
the same, 12, 13.
That was $9 for the syrup. Now the whiskey, the Whistle Pig was $25 for syrup.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Say that there's like orange bitters. There's all sorts of different bitters you can buy too. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking up some of that stuff too for Father's Day to see if I could get Amazon before it came in. I was like, jeez. Bills to pay.
Yeah.
I thought this is gonna be a little easier than this.
No, this is
This is a big ask for the full cocktail set. But I think, like you're saying, you start looking for tonic and like seltzer and stuff like that. You'll be having an easier time to make your martinis or gin and tonics and all that.
Yeah, but it lasts forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like this stuff, and it doesn't have to be refrigerated or anything like that.
Yeah.
We notice, I don't think the syrup does either.
But that's other stuff too that you can get for your bars, like cranberry juice. And,
Yeah, but that's just daily shopping stuff. It's like this stuff when you're at the store. You walk out spending as much on this crap than you do on 10 bottles of liquor.
right. Like you spend more on a bottle of bitters than you do on the bottle that you're going to use to mix.
Oh, yeah. Like this bottle of bitters is more than a bottle of that PJ Brown stuff we drank a couple weeks ago, which was really good. That
Really good.
$18 bourbon or whatever.
Yeah. That was it. That. Or no, that was the H Colonel. The bottle. Of
Girl,
stuff.
yeah. That's my favorite.
That's so good.
You like those, didn't you?
Oh my
That was
gosh.
last week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They
Ooh, man.
really makes you appreciate bonds. Just think about those old like railroad cuts and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
She's so sweet.
Her sister's staring.
She's such a freak.
She's awesome.
She wants to be.
She's awesome. She's just needy like the rest of them. She knows how to lay down, though, on you, for her sister. She can't help herself. She's
No,
fast.
she's like completely
She's fast.
like a total spaz.
So yeah. All right. Well, I think we've had a good time here, buddy.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't gotten any questions from the chat.
Chat's having a good time.
Should I check? Should I check over on my Patreon, see if anybody joined?
We're your super tip too, right? Isn't that, or is that the same?
I didn't put the link up. The super. They haven't given me any new voices. Nobody wants to hear Queen Elizabeth talk.
No, she's dead.
That's funny.
No, I'm just saying. Like, we're all happy to be done with her, right?
Right. All right. So I'm not going to look up Patreon. If I have a member on Patreon and you're there, a new member on Patreon, trust me, and you're at $10, you'll get your ticket number written on the board tonight.
Dave's no shyster.
Not on purpose.
Nope.
All right. Well, I will say goodnight to the chat. This was fun, buddy.
Yeah. I guess.
I think that
I'm having a good time with this. I kind of like the cocktail instilling too. It'll be interesting to try it next week. Hopefully, I can steal some stuff from Par and Woody's.
or
Hook
at
you up a
least
little
some
bit.
recipes. You could ask your bartender for recipes, and we could buy
just
the
like a
ingredients.
whole, the old, what is that called?
Rolodex.
The old Rolodex of note cards, exactly like that, with plenty of different drink recipes. A lot of them are martinis, but I'll make sure to get the cocktails too.
Well, martinis are fine.
No, I know.
You can try those. All right, chat. Thanks
Okay,
for
guys.
being here. We will see you next Monday night, and we'll be releasing a new Bourbon Hunt video on BTM Reviews Bourbon channel probably tomorrow.
And are you hopping on the other channel tonight?
I don't know. Does Mark or Julio or Jim want to jump on another stream here in about 20 minutes at 7:30? Give a thumbs up, and
Let us know.
I'll start one up. Or you guys can text me or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's okay. Thanks, Mark. Love you guys being here. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And it'll just keep getting better as we get better.
I agree.
So, all right, we will see you guys. Well, we could. How about bringing your son on too? I
Big
think
boy on there.
we'll see. See you later, guys.